Hi, Donna. I'm a little sick to my stomach. It's been a rough day. So let me start by saying, please ignore this mess because it's just a mess and that's the way it is. So, anyway, we're going to do our nails and I want to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about while we're doing it. But I have to warm up my hands because I couldn't get my hands warm in time to do this. And I think we got a weird glare. I don't know if it's you guys. Tell me if you see a glare or if you can't see me because it's glary. I can't tell. But we're going to do this color today. And it is called Winter Opal. I don't know if you can see it well or not. I can't tell. I don't know. But it's gradient. It's really pretty. Gradient is one of my favorites. But you have to have warm hands and the nails need to be kind of warm as well. So, I'm trying to warm up my hands. Sometimes this medicine that I take. Ellie! Hi, baby! No glare? Okay, so that it's just me looking in the camera. So ignore my mess. How are you, sweetheart? I've been thinking about you. And I can't wait for tonight. I'm so excited. Okay, so most of you know I have MS. It's a little different than Calamity Girls that everybody's familiar with. Yeah, tonight. I can't wait. She doesn't know when she's thirsty, and my mouth is always dry. So when I'm not drinking, I make funny faces. I do funny things with my mouth all the time because it's so dry. So that's going to be the first thing. The biggest thing you need to know is why I will look stupid is because I will do funny things. And no, I'm watching on my computer and you can't see this pretty color. I'm very upset that you can't see how pretty this is because it's such a pretty color. I can't figure out how to hold it for you to see it, but anyway, maybe that way. Maybe that way. I can't reach it back and you see into the light. So we'll have to rethink this. I'm so used to doing this when I can just get up and move stuff, and I can't really do that now. So, sorry. I gotta roll with it the way it is now and learn as I go in a wheelchair because I'm not used to sitting in a wheelchair. And I wish I could show you my wheelchair because it's purple and yellow. Because purple's my favorite color. And I love purple with all kinds of crazy things. So, hi, Jen. All right. So, the first thing I'm going to do here, I know you guys want to talk about something. Please, I don't know. I'm in love with like true crime. We all know the streamer thing. Whatever. We can talk about whatever. We can talk about the weather. I know everybody's freezing. But this is an alcohol pad. It comes in the pack. I'm just cleaning my nails and my fingertips with the alcohol pad because we want these to stick. My Adderall has me shaking and a little sick to my stomach. I'm a little wound up. So I apologize, but okay. So fingertips and nails. And I would much rather talk to you guys about anything than the nails exactly. But I can detail the nails, the process, because it's really simple. So you get 16 strips in a pack. Okay? And it does come with directions. But I am gonna, there is a slit in these to open them, but I don't have the strength in my hands to open them with the slit. So they smell like nail polish a very little bit. They are 100% real nail polish, so you do get a little bit of the smell, but you don't get the real strong smell. So that's the positive if you live with a husband like mine that complains. They're not going to smell them when you do them unless you're sitting right next to them. They might get a small whiff. But you get 16 strips in various sizes. One side is bigger than the other so that you can make sure you have them wide enough to fit your nail. And too big is never a problem because you can fix too big really easy. Now, I was debating if I was just going to sit back and talk to you guys and kind of do these, or if I was going to turn the camera down so that you couldn't see me, but you could see every little thing I was doing. And since I did that before, I'm thinking that right now I'm going to do, whatever it takes. I'm going to do just sitting here talking to you guys. And please tell me if you can't see what I'm doing, because I will try to move. I don't want us to be like you can't see me at all, and it looks like in my computer you can't see me, but it could be just my computer's too dark. I don't know. So the pinky baby small one, if you have very, very small nails as far as width, this may work for you. Most people use it for your toes. I'm good, you can see. All right. So you always want to start at your pinkies and work your way to your thumbs last to do both hands, because you want to use your thumbnails as your tool. That's the only thing that you really have to have is your thumbnail and the alcohol and the nails. So I use this next one on my pinkies. And here comes the part that's tough because I can't feel my fingertips, but I'm going to show you, try to show you easily. There's a purple tab on the top. The purple tab is the clear cover. You want to take that off the nail. And then there is a silver tab. The silver tab is the strip itself. And you pull that off the backing. And then you have your nail polish strip. Now, once they're open, they will go dry, but not like while you're doing them. So you want to make sure that when you open them, you do your nails pretty quickly after you open them. And then you can seal them when you're done, the leftovers. So what I'm going to do is take this. It works best for me to take off the little silver tip. And it goes much faster when you can feel your hands, I promise. But you can do this without feeling your hands, which is the amazing part. Okay, so here's my pinky nail. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put the strip on my nail as close to the cuticle as I can get it without it being on the skin, because the skin is your downfall with it coming off. As long as you don't have it on your skin or on your cuticle, then it's going to stay for 10, 12, 14 days. Hi, May. They stay a long time. They usually stay longer than I want to wear them. So I have it put on my finger and I have it as close to the cuticle as I can get it. And then I'm just going to rub it across the bottom and then up across the top or down the nail, however you want to do it. And then there's two different ways that you can get rid of the excess that's hanging off your finger. The Color Street way that they tell you to do this is to ball this up in a bunch at the end and file it off. But my other pinky nail is short, so what I'm going to do is just take the end of this, put my thumbnail under the edge of this nail, and rip it off. Then fold the excess over. Now, if you see, there's some on my skin, right? Because this strip was a little too wide. So what I'm going to do is take my thumbnail and just run it along the edge of my nail. I can feel myself doing the weird thing with my mouth. Sorry. And I'm getting as blind as a bat, so I really should have glasses on to do this, guys. But I broke my readers, and I need to get new readers. Okay. I think I got all the extra off on each side. So it's just on my fingernail, if I can see correctly. I'm blind, boy. If anybody has some old readers you want to send to me, please. I'm just kidding. Okay, so basically, like I said, it's a real nail polish. It's already 95% dry. So all you want to do for a half hour is not submerge them in water. And that's the mistake that Calamity made when she said she smudged them, was that she put them on right before she did her show, and then she started washing her hands a bunch of times before they had been on very long, and they smudged. But this is dry. It's 100% real nail polish. It is 95% dry. I can change a diaper. I could change my own diaper. I know you guys probably don't want to hear that, but that's the reality of my disease, is that I have to wear diapers. So I can do anything except for like dishes or a bath or something for a half hour. And it's just that simple. That's one nail. And if I wasn't talking, I could be 4 nails in by now. I'm going to take the other half of the strip that I just used. I've been holding it here, and that's why we want to make sure that we alcohol our fingertips. And I'm going to do the same thing on this hand. I'm going to blindly put it on as close to the cuticle as I can get it. And it's way longer because this nail broke, so it's like just skin. But I'm just going to rub it on. Thank you, whatever it takes. I appreciate that. And then I'm just going to take my thumbnail and run it down the sides. This was the skinnier side, so there's not as much left over. And I'm going to take my thumbnail and pull off the extra. And voila. I've got two Dales. I got 2 Dales. I got my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl too. So there's 2. Then the next one in the strip I use on my pointer fingers. So I'm going to pull that off and set that aside because I know that's where I'm going to use it. but I'm not going to do that nail yet. So the next one in the strip I use on my ring finger. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take off the purple tab, clear top. And it has a little static in it. I'm not going to lie. A really good trick for getting that off with the static is to use a what is that stupid thing? Thank you, Ellie. It is a beautiful color. It's a really pretty, like purple and to silvery purple gradient. Um, a lint roller with the tape. Yeah, if you put a lint roller down, you can stick that right to them. Okay, but this strip I'm gonna peel off, and I always hold mine towards the end and let a lot of the strip hang off. Other people like to hold it closer to the bottom. After you do it a couple times, you find out what works best for you. So I'm going to do the same thing here and just try, because I'm blind, which I forgot before I did this. Put it on as close to the cuticle as I can without being on it. And then we're going to push it, push it, push it, push it. And then I'm going to take my thumbnail and push it under this nail to break that. And see, it's all cattywampus, but I'm just going to push it and roll it under my nail. And then you see on this side how there's extra. I'm just going to take the thumbnail, run it through there. I don't know why my comments stopped coming up on my phone. They were, and now they just stopped. All right, so I got the excess off, and that nail's done. Now I'm going to see. Now, I have extra, but this fingernail's too long. So I'm going to put it. I'm not going to put it. There was a day where I would have saved it for some kind of design. I'm just going to throw it away. And I'm going to take the same nail from the other set of 8 to use on my other finger. Not everybody, I need a drink. Not everybody has nails that match, like the same size on this hand and this hand. So there's 2 of every size, and then the small and the large of each of those to be able to fit. Now, so it's off the backing, the clear's off. I'm putting it on my nail as close to the cuticle as I can get it. Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. 3 men in a tub. Who wants 3 men in a tub? A hot tub? Now we're talking. After your nails have been on for 30 minutes, though. Okay? So, this one's on. Because I don't need the other half of this, I'm going to show you the Color Street way. The Color Street way depends on the men. Well, Ellie, darling, it's going to be the 3 men of your choice. The 3 men you would most want in a hot tub with you. It's not random, guys. I'm not putting them in the tub with you. You'll put them in the tub with you. You'll pick them. Silly girl. I'm not putting men in the tub with you. Everybody gets to pick their own men. Or women. Alright. So you see what I did here? Is I just folded over all the extra. So on this side, it's beautiful. And on this side, it's all bent over and stuck together, and that's fine. Because in the package, oh Lord, Kath, tell me you didn't bring it over here. Kath. In the oh, there it is. I was gonna say. In the package with the nails also comes a little file for you. And this I should have opened ahead of time because it's hard when you don't feel your fingertips. But this is definitely something that I have loved all my life, is fingernail polish. I've always done my nails for years. Every Sunday night I would do my nails, watching TV in bed, and then go to sleep every week. But I could never use bottled nail polish now. Okay, so I got this open. So you're just gonna file the excess off. And now it's gone on the back. And it's beautiful on the front. Ellie, tell me what's your perfect man. Blonde, brunette, a ginger. Four nails done and a whole lot of talking going on. So I don't know if you noticed, but these two are kind of shaped different. This one's more of a straight and this one's a little bit wider. The shape is just a little bit different. I always use the one that's shaped a little bit different on my middle fingers because they're a little wider and they're just weird. My middle fingers curl into, I don't know. Here, let me show you my middle fingers. Sorry. Nothing personal, I just needed to show you my middle fingers. What? Same here, too many years to count. I'm sorry, this is MS brain. Too many years to count what, how long you've loved nail polish or loved doing your fingernails. Because it's always been something. And I'm not a girly girl, but nails are always something that I've just loved. And handbags. Your boyfriend, he's handsome. Tall, brown hair, and a great body. You can't go wrong there. My first husband was a blonde. And I really like blondes, but he was an ass. My husband now's got dark hair. And as long as he's not shorter than me, I don't care. Alright, so we got the wide one. I got the top off. I got the bottom off. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it as close to the cuticle as I can get it. Man, as shaky and as yucky as I feel, I'm not actually doing too bad. Because if you don't push them down like this, if you go to put it on and it sticks a little, and the placement's not right on it, you can just pick it back up and do it again and put it back down. You just have to be careful. And part of the whole temperature of them, your hands and the nail strips being at room temperature, is when they're hot, they are really, really hard to deal with. They will stretch, they'll rip, they'll stick and you won't be able to get them back up. So you don't want that if you can help it. But as long as they are room temperature, they're good to go. Now, the thing about them being on when they're too cold, they'll go on okay. They're a little stiff when they go on. And sometimes I don't even notice that either the nails or my hands are way too cold. But they don't stay on well. They'll come off, they'll like fall off in a whole nail, like just plop, like it was a fake nail or something. And that's just because they were too cold to make the correct adhesion. I've been using these for 5 years now. So I was using these well before I was diagnosed, because the amount of colors and the amount of designs that are available are just incredible. And I was never good at doing nail art on my own. I could never. I got all the brushes and the little twirling balls and all that stuff, and I just wasn't very good at it. So this was amazing for me because it was fast. Okay, so there's that one done, but it's got extra, so I'm gonna take the extra off. And it actually looks like it's a little on my cuticle, so I'm gonna run my thumbnail along the edge of that as well. Oh, I really, really, really like this color. I really like this color. But you all know I love purple, so that shouldn't surprise you. And let's see if this one's gonna work for this fingernail. It's not very long. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Oh, I need glasses. Yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So I'll push it down. Give it a rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in Ellie's tub. Or May. May, do you want 3 men in your tub? God, I'm blind. Lesson learned. I need to go to the eye doctor. Because I can't get up and get glasses now. My good ones are broke. Hi. Look at my middle finger. Oh, absolutely. Regular nail polish remover. It's 100% real nail polish. Yep. It comes off with regular nail polish remover. I actually usually put a hardener on underneath of them. But I didn't do it today. That's a liquid. And you can put a liquid top coat on top of them as well. We have a flat and we have a gloss. You can put that right on. After you put the nails on, you can put the top coat right on. Regular nail polish remover. Like I said, they're 100% real nail polish. So now we're down to our pointers. So I took off one. So we'll take the top off of it. Fight with the static. Take off the silver tab, which is the polish. Take the end off of it. And we are going to try not to get it on our cuticle. Rub-a-dub-dub. Now, Calamity's been using them with nothing underneath of them. I'm going to take the excess off the side. And it's helped her nails. It strengthens your nails just by having them on. And her nails haven't grown, she said, since she was diagnosed. Our medications for MS really dry your skin, your hair, your nails. It sucks. My nails used to always be really long, but now, between being dry and just always trying to push myself up or reach something or getting ready to fall and grabbing for something, I break them. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to rip the other half off by sticking my thumbnail under there, because I think this other half is going to fit on my other nail. Ta-da! So I'm going to take the other half off of here and put it on this one. Yeah. But you don't have to have long nails to use them or for them to look nice. But if you're somebody that likes to have acrylics or gels or something put on your nails, you can 100% use these on top of those. And the other thing, I'm going to take the excess off with my thumb while I'm talking to you. How long do they actually last? No joke. I'm not kidding you, because there's no sense in me lying to you, because it does me no good. They will last, I'm going to definitely 7, generally 10. I've had them last 16 or 17 days. And that's not babying them. That's with doing dishes without gloves on, work out in the garden, digging in the mud or the dirt. They really last a long time, as long as you don't put them on cold. That's the only thing. Cold, they're going to fall off. And like I said, you don't submerge them in water until about a half hour. I can't see if I took it all off there or not. So now all I have left is my thumbs. And like I said, we use them. Wait, I'm playing a video game. We leave them for last because we used our thumbnail to do all of these. It is a very good amount of time. And the package comes, like I said, with 16 strips in it. And you can get, because there's not an issue with something being too big, only too small. You can get, depending on the length of your nails, 2 manicures and a pedicure out of one package. If your nails are really long, you might only be able to get 2 manicures or a mani and a pedi out of it. Because you can use them on your toes. We do sell ones that are shaped like toes, so that they're just easier to use because they're more shaped like a toe than a fingernail. But the pedicure sets and the nail sets both can be worn on either one, because sometimes they release a pedicure set that is beautiful and I want to wear it on my nails. I just put it on my nails. If you have really wide nails, a lot of people have wide thumbs, and the biggest thumb here doesn't necessarily fit their thumb. But if you have wide nails and they're not really long, you can always apply the strip. How do I do this? Backwards. Apply the strip sideways so that you can get the width that you need. because, like I said, anything that's too big, you can just take off. So that makes it really simple. And if you have um like a teenager, 12, 13, 14, or I do have know some adults that use them that just have tiny fingers and tiny nails. We do sell some sets that are called petites that are just downsized from all of the regular sets, so that way there's not as much excess and it's just easier to put them on. um and I can use petites on my fingers. um it doesn't give me a lot of play with excess, but I can use them. They have some really cute sets that they only release in petite too. So um yeah, I don't need the big thumbs. I use the second to the biggest strip. And take off the cover, take off the polish. And you know what I'll notice too? Did anybody ever like notice their grandmother's fingernails um had lines in them when they got older? I'm starting to get those lines. It's really depressing. I always associated it with old ladies, and now I'm getting them. That means I'm an old lady. Alright, so it's on my thumb. Your nails are way too long? No way. Really? Because I've had my nails really long. Really long. Yours must be like crazy long. You have ridges in your nails? Yeah. We have ridge filler too that works really well. But I also use a buffer. This is just one that before I put them on, that helps take the ridges out so they're not so prominent. I saw a big comment come up and then it disappeared. Let me see. Why can't I have these problems? Ellie! I want these problems that aren't problems. Well, it is a possibility, but if you read Whatever It Takes, there is a possibility. I mean, they check my vitamin levels and all, that it's not related, because people that don't have it and don't have anything else have the ridges, because it does come with age. But yeah, I think the dryness and the ridges with me probably are with the MS. I'm just sitting here picking at this while I'm talking to you. Sorry. I'm gonna put my thumbnail under this and pull this off. God, I'm blind as a bat. Take off the extra. And it looks like I got some. It looks like I'm blind, so I'm not sure. It looks like I got some on my cuticle here, but I'll just run my nail across the back of the thumb. I don't know how to do that. And then I'm going to take the other half and put it on this thumbnail, which is longer. It's a little crooked. So I'm going to take it back up. There we go. take it back up, put it on, fold it under. Now all these halves that I folded under, I'm just going to take the nail file, like this was a half I folded under, and file it off. Ellie, I wish I had your problems. Grow too fast, hard, extra hard. This is one of my biggest vanity things that upset me with my MS, was that it affected my nails growing. It really broke my heart, because it is such a joy for me to do my nails. And even if I don't leave the house, which I pretty much don't, except for doctor's appointments, I still like to look at them. They're still pretty. I still talk to people on the phone, video chat, and they can see them. And in my Facebook group, I post pictures of them, and so I still like to have them done. But when I go to have my infusions done, the girls always, "Oh, you match." I'm like, it's not hard to match when your favorite color is purple and your hair is purple, so you pretty much wear purple and your nails are purple. But look, they're done. So I've been on here 41 minutes with lots of yapping, lots of explaining, and they're done. So now I just need a half hour before I submerge them in water. And if I was a little more prepared. Thank you. It's just so easy. It really is easy. And I don't think people realize that they're as awesome as they are until they try them. Once you try them, then you get it. Because when I was introduced to them, I was invited to a party, and an online party, and I asked them to mail me out a sample, and they did, and I got it, and I put it on, and I was like, there's something wrong here. This is working too well. It's some kind of a fluke. Because I'm a skeptic over most things. I don't believe a lot of hype about a whole lot of anything. Taking the excess off here while I'm talking to you. So when the sample came, I had a hard time believing that it was true, and thought that it was working as well as it was by accident, or that I just hadn't figured out the secret to make them not work. And I asked for another one, and they sent me another one, and the second sample came, and I put it on, and it did the same thing, and I was totally blown away. The company was only like a year old at that point, and I just totally joined because it was amazing, and I knew I was going to be spending so much money that it was going to be beneficial for me to actually become a stylist. And since the nails, we've branched out into so many other amazing products that we won't discuss today. But I'm done. Yay, Ellie, I'm glad you love them. And since nobody brought up anything else other than rub-a-dub-dub, me, 3 men in the tub, I guess we don't have anything to sit here and chit-chat about. I know 100% that I could imitate, well, no, because it's not imitate, because she got it from me, but Calamity Girl got her Family Feud from me, because I told her I did it in my Facebook group. I have cards somewhere. I don't have them out. But maybe one day we'll play Family Feud. You needed a distraction? I'm glad, honey. Do you think you're gonna be... I'm sorry, my thing's gonna go off. I didn't put my do not disturb on. I forgot. But I'm glad that I was able to distract you for a little while. Show you my pretty nails and get them done because I needed them done. They've been... I wanted to do this last weekend and I was just too tired. I couldn't get myself motivated to do it. So maybe next Saturday we'll do it again. We'll switch our nails and maybe some of you will have them and we can do them together. Maybe. Okay, Ellie, I'm praying for you, honey. I'm sure I'll see you tonight. So I'll look for you. And lots of love. That's all I can really say is lots of love. And whatever it takes in May, I appreciate you guys being here and watching. If you want to try them out, they're always... The sets are always buy 3, get 1 free, mix and match. So never buy 2. Always buy 4. So you're actually paying for 3 and getting 4. It's craziness to only buy 2. Of course May will be there too. Duh. Yes, May. I'm so excited. Are you excited? I can't wait. It's so exciting. The description is the link to buy them if you want to check them out. Yeah. And maybe next Saturday I'll schedule it. We'll do it all again. We'll see who comes and does our nails with us. And this color again is Winter Opal. I love you guys. I appreciate your support so much. And I'm not going to sing any crazy songs today. Yes. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden it just started to buffer. Anyway. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate your support and your love. And I will see you guys tonight at LAOC. Aww. Absolutely, whatever it takes. I appreciate that very much. And I would enjoy that a lot. You're welcome, Ellie. I'll see you guys tonight. I love you. Bye. Now don't look, because I got to pull this over to turn it off.